Hey everyone, and welcome to another edition of my live tea tasting. I've got an exciting blend for you today, so I'm going to go ahead and get this party started. Today I'm doing a special one. It's an in-store blend, once again, that you guys voted for. There was actually a tie over the week, so I had to break it. And of course, hard decision as it was, I decided to do Lemon Elephant. That's an in-store brand that was made by Paulette. She used to work at Adagio. Not there anymore, but she did make one of the, well, actually, I believe it's still the highest selling blend that has been made in store. So congratulations on that. And I am happy to. What took me so long? I was watching a Facebook video and I lost track of time, but that's okay because I keep it nice and loose. Nothing too strict. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it is the top selling one at the store that has been made by the employees. So. Lemon Elephant, it was one that I have had before, and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up right now. Hey, Ma, welcome! Hey, Ma, I don't think you meant to do that on purpose. Hey, Jasmine, welcome! My mom just happened to call me. Video call me on Facebook at the worst possible time, but that's okay. Hi, Mom, you can see me here. Anyway, Lemon Elephant. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up before I get another distraction, because tonight it seems like that's where this is heading. I've been full of distractions today. So this actually has lemongrass, ginger, cinnamon, cloves, and cardamom. Some really good stuff here. Oh, I love that smell. Like it's the lemongrass ginger has a nice full lemony citrus kind of scent to it, and the cardamom in it kind of like makes it more potent, gives it a better. A bit of a kick. So yeah, absolutely. I this is one of my favorites. I have had it before, and I have been planning on doing this for a while now. But things kept happening, like the holidays, and I had other teas to do. So this one it's a perfect time now that it was officially voted for. I'm gonna go ahead and pour some of this out, so I can show you guys, because the water sounds like it's almost done. Oops, I think I put in a little more. Hey, Ma, welcome! I use a little bit too much. Let me pour some out real quick. There we go. Okay, so this tea is going to look a lot different from what I usually have, because it's completely herbal. It's completely large leaf. Well, at least the herb portion. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. Let me just. I don't know. Turn up your volume, maybe. I don't know if it's, because I don't have anything to set to make my microphone get any louder. Oh, excuse me. But I'm going to go ahead and show you what this looks like. You can see there's a lot of long green and yellow leaves. That's all the lemongrass. There's little pieces of ginger. You can see, I don't know if you can see, yeah, there we go. That's the ginger right there. What's that blue leaf? There wasn't. Got the cloves here, and there's cinnamon. I don't know what those blue leaves are. Normally, the blue leaf is cornflower, but that wasn't listed on the. It wasn't listed on the ingredients, which, I guess we could safely say it's cornflower. Because that's the only thing that's really used in tea that's blue, is blue corn flour. So we'll stick with corn flour until I hear differently. Unfortunately, I don't have the creator of the tea on with us today. I did let her know, and maybe she'll drop by, maybe she won't. We'll see. But yeah, we got this going. So my water is ready. Since this is an herbal blend, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on for 212 degrees. And once again, I'm going unsweetened to get the most natural flavor out of it. There we go. And I'm going to time it for 5 minutes. Now, since this is an herbal blend, it has the capability to stay in there for hours. Normally, it wouldn't have to, but it's just as a demonstration. It can be put for hours, but I'm not gonna do that because it's way too long, and I'm just too excited to have another cup of this. I remember when it first came out, I drank it and it was just like, ooh, right on. I have had this before. I usually sweeten it with lemon. It doesn't need sweetening very much, but when you do it right. Honey is just the right kind of flavor for it. Would I drink it cold? Absolutely. I actually have drank it cold. It tastes kind of like a spicy lemonade. Like the way when you sweeten it just right and you drink it, you have like this kind of extra citrusy, I want to say, because the spices and the taste of the lemon kind of blend together, and you get an extra little kick to it. So, by all means, I enthusiastically say yes, drink it iced. It's some good stuff. It's great for the fall. Oh, it's really, really good. I mean, it's not the top seller at Adagio for nothing, I mean, people love this thing. So I'm all about promoting what's good. And this one, since it's an herbal blend, it's not caffeinated, so you don't have to worry about being kept up. It's great for an afternoon. Would I add chili powder to it? I don't think it really needs chili powder. It's really, really good on its own. It's not too spicy. But if you want to, you can increase it absolutely. Chili powder is a good way to go. I would say maybe jalapeno if you're gonna look for a spice. I don't know if they make powdered jalapeno, but the jalapeno pepper has more flavor around it than the chili. The chili is just straight up hot. But I think that the jalapeno pepper might go a little bit better with this just because you have the citrus going around it. So, yeah, by all means, go for it. If you want to drink it cold, do it. You want to drink it extra spicy cold? Can't go wrong. Yay! Ma liked it. Oh, I got another like. I don't know who that was. It looked like it might have been Carmen, but I'm not too sure. You haven't popped up on my screen yet. But I'm saying it's Carmen because you kind of look like that picture. Sounds good with a piece of fish and seasoned corn. I would say yes. Get a nice piece of fried fish, crusted, nice and crispy. A-okay. Get some seasoned corn. I would actually go... Oh! Quackhead is singing. Oops, I knew I was going to forget something. Naked fish? Well, I mean, if you prefer it. Fish in general is better for you. But there we go. Time to remove the tea. And I'll show you in just a minute what it looks like when it's wet. And after I remove the lid, you get this... See, I knew it was you, Carmen! Welcome! When you remove the lid, you get like a nice lemony citrus aroma. And like, ooh, it's right on point. You get like, you know that refreshing scent that like Lemon Pledge has? It's kind of like that, but spicier and like delicious. I almost said deliciouser for some reason. Like, deliciouser is not a word. Although, if it were, I would fully endorse that adjective, deliciouser. But, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and pour my first cup. Because this stuff is absolutely amazing. Now, it's a pale yellow. The way that it looks on the screen, as far as I can tell, it looks like it's clear. But granted, it's not. You'll be able to see it in just a moment. I want to show you guys. See, I'm never prepared for this because it always drips after. But I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. I'm going to switch over. See, it hasn't grown a whole lot, but it has. It is noticeable. Like, the greens look a lot greener. The yellows look a lot greener. There's some reds and oranges. You can see the... let me pull that out a little bit. There you go. The ginger right there. Oh, that's perfect. The ginger right there has gotten pretty big. So that looks like it's got the biggest difference. The cardamom is coming out more colorfully. I don't know if you guys noticed, the cardamom was kind of hard to see, but now you see that there's a brownish reddish leaves in there. That's the cardamom. Now, hopefully, it's not going to drip, but you can see it has grown a bit. When it first started, I had it for about here, and now it was about maybe a third of the way, and now it's about a little over half. So there has been some growth. And let me tell you, this stuff smells amazing. Like, what tea is this again? It's called Lemon Elephant, and it's only sold in store at Adagio, and it's their top selling employee created one. Oh, it's so good. Okay, now here comes the first taste. Oh, so good. I love this stuff. Oh, it tastes it tastes like lemon, but there's an effervescence. Now, the thing about lemongrass is that it's not citrusy at all. Well, chemically, it's not citrusy, but when you drink it, it has like a strong lemonade kind of taste to it, but it doesn't have that effervescence that that natural lemon juice does have, where you get that little sour kind of kick to it, and then after a second it kind of cools across the tongue. This one, lemongrass alone, doesn't have it, but you get that effect from the ginger. The ginger gives it a more spicy, a more citrusy kind of taste without the actual citrus. So you have it becomes more acidic that way. At least taste-wise. I don't know if ginger itself is acidic, or if it's just the spice that has the same acid effect. I don't believe it's acidic, but I've been wrong before, like maybe once or twice. So I'm not going to make a definite statement. Oh, it's so good. This stuff I have been a fan of from the very beginning. And there's a little bit it's a bit of a complicated taste because Angel, what's up? Welcome. It's a bit of a complicated taste because you have like the natural citrusy lemon kind of thing, but underneath it there's different nuances of the spices. So it's not just the ginger that you get. There's a nice balance of the ginger, the cardamom, and the cinnamon. That's all blended and rolled into one smooth flavor. And that's the one thing that I appreciate about this. The lemon is like more fervent. It comes out. It's there. It's very present, but the spices and the nuances underneath it is what really makes this really it kicks that way. The way that I like to describe it is it's kind of like a flavorful. I struggle to say pepper because it's usually when you talk about a pepper, you have that. How do I pronounce? Well, not how do I pronounce this? How do I accurately describe it? It's not a pepper per se because the pepper has like the little pinpoint of a spice, but it's more like a matte kind of feeling across the tongue. Yeah, it does have heat, but I wouldn't really classify it as heat. I would say more like it has warmth. So it's not just a temperature thing, but it's also like a warmish spice kind of blend to it that it doesn't really burn. It soothes, kind of like icy hot. You know, you got like the heat that soothes the muscle, and then it like relaxes. That's the same thing that you get taste wise. This has been like A1 classy. Oh, I really. Whoop. There was a little piece. Oh, there we go. Yeah, somehow a little piece of lemongrass got stuck on the bottom of my cup. That stuff gets everywhere. I swear. Some days, if you're not careful, it'll get away from you. Now, normally when I drink this, I drink it not just with honey. I tend to switch it up a little bit. But I also put stevia in it, and it works really well. When it's iced, I prefer stevia because the sweetness comes out even more because it's colder, and like the stevia increases the sweetness itself rather than drinking it hot with honey. When you drink it hot with honey, you get a more coated feeling, and that brings a whole different connotation to the tea. Oh, excuse me. See, that's the sign of a good tea. It makes you burp right in the middle of it. But anyway, when you drink a hot tea, you get a more relaxed, more soothing effect. But when you drink a cold tea, you get that sweetness, you get that energized, you get the more invigorating feeling, and this tea does both very well. I would definitely recommend this if you're having trouble sleeping. It gives you a nice warm feeling in the throat, in the chest, and in the stomach. How about brown sugar when it's cold? I don't know. I don't eat a whole lot of brown sugar. I haven't done a sampling of it in tea either. They do have, however, amber flavor sugar crystals, and that has a good. I've never had it with this particular one, but it has a good sweetness to it. But it's not overly sweet that the white ones do. It's more of an earthy kind of sweetness. It's like the difference between sugar and honey. You know how sugar has that uppity, super sweet, super like the super sweetness of the white sugar. Then you have the muted sweetness of honey, the more natural, earthy kind of thing. It's two sides of the same coin. You get like the white sugar crystals and the amber sugar crystals, and I think it smooths things over pretty well. Whoops. I just smacked my fingers across that. Now, when you drink it and you get those swallows, you get it. I keep feeling it right back here, and it's like that's how I prefer drinking my teas. It's nice and spicy from the environment, from a nice cold day. This is the way to do it. This is my preference. All right. Anybody got questions while I take another sip? Okay, this stuff, like, I'm feeling. Hey, I'm sorry about that. We lost the Wi-Fi for a minute there. Right now I'm on data, and hopefully it'll see me through to the end. For those of you who've been following me on Facebook, you guys know I've been having some troubles with data. I switched from Sprint to T-Mobile. The T-Mobile data plan has been good. The only problem is that it's struggling with compatibility with my phone. So hopefully I don't lose data completely. I just lost Wi-Fi, but thankfully I was able to connect. I'll keep an eye out. Hopefully they'll be able to reconnect, and I am hoping that you're there too, because I don't know if I'm talking to myself right now. So if you're there and you're watching, let me know so that I know I'm still on the air. I'm gonna keep on talking just in case, because I have no way of keeping an eye on it. Anyway, I sure hope I'm still recording. Otherwise, this is going to be very interesting. I might have to do this one again. Yeah, no, I'm going to... I don't think it'll be fair for the second runner-up. Are you having trouble because we were in the middle of of a storm with high winds? Yeah, that might be the problem. But actually, it shouldn't be, because all of the cables, unless they're torn down physically... Okay, great. I'm glad you guys are still there. Welcome back. All the cables are underground usually, so you shouldn't have a problem unless they're like ripped from the telephone poles altogether. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm glad I'm still recording, because I'd be so disappointed. But yeah, I'm keeping an eye on my computer, because I don't trust the data right now with my phone. And as soon as I see that my computer is back up and running on the Wi-Fi, I'm going to switch back signal-wise, just for security, because I don't trust the compatibility quite yet. Shanna, welcome. You're late. You're usually like the first person here. But it's all good, as long as you made it. And as long as you made it after I'm back on online, because I lost Wi-Fi and I'm waiting for it to come back up. It might take a while. So, and my computer just shut down. Oh, don't do this to me. I don't know. I'm having all these technical problems today. Why did it? Ugh. I need to sign back in. I am having so many problems today. Like, I don't know where to start. But anyway, I'm glad you guys still came. I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad you're still watching. I'm glad you're still entertained. Even though it's probably partly schadenfreude. But that's okay, I bounce back. So, Shanna, I'm doing lemon elephant. I believe you had it before. I don't remember. But yeah, this is like a really good. It's a really good. It's a really good taste. I really enjoy this one. So, you guys have any questions? Anything you want to talk about while I digest this a little bit? I've been. Oh, I'm trying to. Hey, Allie, welcome. I'm glad you made it early this time. Well, early, I'm like meaning about halfway through rather than the very end. But yeah, I've been having I've been having some difficulties today, with technical stuff and it's a little trying, but I think so far I'm good. Dessert, what kind of dessert? Yes. What kind of dessert? I would say lemon pound cake. Something that goes with lemon. Vanilla ice cream. Lemon pound cake would go great with this. Vanilla ice cream. Or put them both together. I mean, nothing wrong with a little lemon pound cake with ice cream. I'm struggling with the English language today. I don't know. No hablo español. Anyway, so I'm about halfway done with my first cup, and already I'm ready to pour out another one. 7-Up cake, yes, I love that stuff. I haven't had it in a while. I have to go back and pick some up. Generally, that's something that I like to buy and I like to share with people. But lately it's been like a little bit chilly out. I haven't gone to the supermarket to get any. But when I do, rest assured, whoever's around, they'll get a piece. I'm gonna go ahead and well, I don't know. Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna take one more swig, and then Jewel has it. That's where I get it. The Jewel is not too close from me. Sometimes I go to Tony's. They sometimes have it, sometimes they don't. It's all a matter of when I'm in there. Yes, I love the orange crush cake too. That one I don't share. that one I have a weakness for. Oh, that's good. Okay, I think I've made enough room in my cup that I can pour out some more. Oh yeah, definitely, because I feel it. I'm starting to. Yep, running a little low. There we go. Oh, I got some on my finger. That's terrible. I'm such a klutz. Anyway. So where were we? Orange. Oh, wait. Looks like I got Wi-Fi again. So I'm going to go ahead and switch back because I don't trust it yet. All right, come on. There. Oh, back on Wi-Fi, folks. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I for some reason when I lost Wi-Fi, it turned off my my flash, and so I dimmed down a little and didn't notice until I turned my Wi-Fi back on. But yeah, I'm back, fully functioning. Everything is good to go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm just making sure I still have it because I don't want to basically be falling without a parachute. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. You guys have any questions, comments, anything you wanna share with me? Go right ahead, and don't forget to like and share and all that good stuff. I want to get more people involved, so the more people know about it, the more people can get involved. See, that's how it works. So I don't know. Okay, yeah, I'm getting like a bunch of messages. People are commenting on my previous post, but got nothing to do with this, so I'll just ignore it. I'm going to soon. I don't know how many people out there are familiar with IMVU, but I was thinking about. Yay, I rock. Thanks. Of course, you're my sister, so you have to. No, that wasn't my pants. That was the actual phone. That's the notification that I got that somebody was commenting on one of my posts. So yeah, that's not my pants. Anyway, I don't know how many people are familiar with IMVU, but it's a chat program that basically uses animated avatars, and you can go into rooms, you can talk to people and stuff like that. I have been a member for about 11 or 12 years, and a few of my friends have asked me to extend TheCommuni-Tea to IMVU and see if we could get some people to recruit there. Just to come in, watch the stream, have fun, participate, get involved, join the community, and like talk tea. So I'm going to be opening up a chat room in there pretty soon. It's right now it's in development by one of my friends, Pam, who has attended the stream on occasion. She's not here tonight, but we're discussing plans and looking for a bigger presence. And that's what really makes things worthwhile. When more people come in, more people participate, more people have fun with the stream. That's always a great thing, and it keeps me motivated. It keeps me going. And you guys, like I say every week, you guys keep me going, and that's the absolute truth. So I'm gonna drink uh-oh. I just put my hand in some spilled tea. I don't know how that happened. But yeah. So also you guys out there are free to invite people to the community and have them come in, have them see what it's about, participate, share Fake Fact Friday. I had a blast with mine today. I went all Black Panther on it. I thought it was pretty awesome. But yeah, that's going to be there every Friday. So yeah, go ahead. Feel free to participate. Oh, I forgot. I just realized I didn't show you guys what the actual tea looked like. I haven't done that in a while. But yeah, when I said that it looked clear as I was pouring it out, there you go. You'll see it's not clear at all. You see it's a nice yellow, almost golden tinge to it. It's very reflective. Like, I love the way that it looks. It's got, there's a shadow that was a little bit, it was blocking it on the camera. Yeah, it kind of does look like apple juice. But like the shadow made it a little bit darker than it is. But that's okay, because normally the black air teas are the stronger tasting ones. This one's not super strong as far as earthiness is concerned, but the lemon in it is right on point. Oh yeah, and for those of you who have joined us late, I did this. I made this tea again. I'm not sweetening it because of the natural. I want to get the natural flavor for you guys. This is my first time since my actual first tasting of it that I'm drinking it unsweetened. And it's like sometimes I wonder why I bother sweetening it, because it really doesn't need it. It's got a nice the lemony flavor to it is really perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and take another swig. I'm about halfway through this cup, so you guys throw some at me. Oh, it's so good. And it's also having a soothing effect on my throat. Like, a lot of the time when I talk for long periods of time, per se, these streams, my throat gets really dry, which is ironic because I'm drinking tea the whole time, and it really shouldn't have that kind of lasting effect. But this one's actually soothing my throat pretty well, so I really enjoy it. And it comes out like, what was it? Throw what? Like sharp objects? Yeah, if you got them, throw them at me. Come on, take it. I can take it. Yeah, I'm being I'm being a total dork tonight. Health benefits. Generally, lemongrass is. It doesn't have like a whole lot of health benefits that I'm aware of, but the ginger is good for the stomach. I guess maybe the lemongrass might be good for the stomach as well, because grass in general has a lot of great digestive properties. Ginger is really good for the stomach. What else? I'm not too sure what other health benefits it would have. I mean, I can look it up. I don't know. I guess looking it up right now might be a little bit inconvenient. Keeping you guys occupied while I sit there and look up stuff that I should have done beforehand, but for whatever reason I didn't do it because I'm terrible at doing homework. But yeah, I mean, ginger's really good for the stomach. Lemongrass, I would imagine, it would be also. Digestion usually goes hand in hand with that, and metabolism. So I'm going to say that with the disclaimer that I'm not 100% sure about the other two, but definitely good for the stomach because of the ginger. Which is funny because, like, as a kid, I used to hate ginger ale because I would associate that with the stomach virus, and it was just awful, terrible stuff. But I'm okay now. Now that I've grown up and I have more discerning tastes, I'm okay with ginger ale. And now that it's becoming more room temperature, I get this. It becomes a bit more muted and a bit more relaxing. Like it's not as it's still vibrant, but it's not as like the spices aren't kicking as much, which is fine because now that as you tend to move into the lower end of the spectrum, it's nice to have it just mute itself so that you can fully relax. You don't have to worry about the caffeine, so why worry about like the taste invigorating you? I would say that, I mean, if you drink it cold, you'd have more of an exciting effect, but now that it's getting closer to room temperature, I'd say that that's pretty good. I'll go with it. And not to mention that the more that it cools, the more you get kind of like the lemon. I want to say lemon pledge. Regulates high blood pressure, metabolism, and good for digestion. Is that lemongrass or is that ginger or is that both? I didn't know about the regulating high blood pressure, but I mean it makes sense. And as I said, digestion and metabolism. So it looks like my instincts were correct. But with the high blood pressure, is that lemongrass or is that the ginger? See, I'd like to know if that what the differences were, so that I know what to recommend later on. That was something that I wasn't aware of. Oh, excuse me. Time for a little more. It's also good for hiccups. I have no idea. I mean, drinking anything is good for hiccups, but I'm just trying to sound like I know what I'm talking about, but I don't. Lemongrass. Okay, that's good. Then, yeah, lemongrass. I prescribe it if you have high blood pressure, ma. Of course, I take full responsibility for your high blood pressure because, well, you grew up. You grew up with me, and I grew up with you, so I take full responsibility. You're welcome. Oh, it's so good. So, you guys have any questions? Anything else? Come, bring it on. I'm ready. I only got a couple more sips left in the cup, so. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up because I've pretty much run out run out of things to talk about. So a couple of announcements. I'm going to post the poll for you have me to blame. You absolutely do, because I am a self-proclaimed pain in the butt. But anyway, if you have few announcements, I'm gonna keep on going down the poll to see what I'm gonna do next week, and I'm leaving it completely and totally up to you guys to see what comes up next. Shanna, I know what you're voting for already, but hopefully we'll get some more people in, more people interested and participating. And we'll get this thing high energy, as usual. And it looks like I'm almost done. So if you have anything, let me know. Okay, well, I'm going to wrap it up a little bit early tonight. I have to call it something other than the replacements. Alright, I'll figure out something to call it because that's what they are, but I'll think of something. All right. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys next week. And you guys will let me know what I'm streaming. All right. Have a good night.